Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I've got a car boot haul here for you. Unfortunately, I haven't got any footage of the car boot itself, but it's just as well probably because there's a lot here to get through. Um, Basically, I pressed the button to record, but I didn't check to see if the camera was recording, and I wore it all the way around and it wasn't recording. So kicked myself when I got home, but there we are. So anyway, I'm going to go on ahead and get on with the haul and show you what I've got, and hopefully you'll like it. I did spend £46. I'm telling you the total that I spent because I can't remember a lot of the prices of the individual items. So I'm not really sure where to start. So I think I'll just start at the back and work my way forward. So I am in a different place. I didn't have enough room on my desk to put everything on it. So bear with me. So first of all, I'll go for these. So these are plaster of Paris, I think. A couple of, now they're meant to be curtain poles, fittings. So you put them on either side of the window, put the curtain pole through. But the lady I bought them from, she had them in the bathroom as a towel rail holder, put the rail through there. Also, equally, you could just have them as ornament shelves on a wall. They'd probably be okay for outside. They're a bit grubby. They need a good clean. I've got my little toothbrush here, so I'll give them a clean. So that's the first of many items. So the next items, a lot of these things are smalls. I'm getting fed up with packing big parcels at the moment, so I've just gone for mainly small things. So these for brass napkin rings. I love the colour, so I thought, oh yes, you know I love green, and you'll probably see there's some more green things that I've picked up as well. So yes, brass. You'll also probably see there's a little bit of a theme running through today. I've got a lot of brass, I've got quite a lot of wood and metal items. I am, as I've said to you before, steering away from ceramics a little bit, just because at the moment they're not really moving for me very much, unless I see something stand out and then I pick it up. But the traditional kind of Palissy and all the kind of Cambridge ware, all that kind of brands that vintage 1970s chintz and ceramic. Unless it's a standout design, I'm not really picking them up. So next is a little bit of Christmas. So it's just I think it's a brass, just a tapered candle holder with a Christmas tree. Bearing in mind the season that's approaching, autumn, I know that some resellers are selling Christmas things already and they're flying out. So I am always mindful to pick up little Christmas bits, but not the modern ones, although I think that one is probably quite modern. I try and pick up things that are a little bit different and still within my niche, so like metals, woods, or furnishings. Anyway, the next pair, also the other thing is I pick up lots of candle holders all year round, as you've probably noticed, just because especially coming into September, candle holders, candlesticks, they sell like mad. So I picked up these two. So they're slightly a kind of a ambery colour. It doesn't pick it up very well on the camera, I don't think. But these were £1 each. They've got the price still on there. Cut glass, really pretty candle holders, and I think they will probably go, especially as we approach Christmas. I know a lot of you don't want to hear about Christmas yet because it is only August, but I'm in retail. I've got a plan ahead. Next one is I've got a few celestial themed items that I picked up today. So a little candle holder with a little kind of a thing on the top for it to fit into. £2, just a little moon-shaped celestial one. And going on with this celestial theme, I picked this up from another reseller. She gave me a good deal on this and something else. So a little kind of sun picture, just a little brass, I think it's brass plated little trinket box there. Then we've got, these. So these are 50p each, and I love them. Again, green, perfect for mantelpiece, for decor. Just two little urns, little ruffle edge, solid brass, probably made in India. There's a tiny bit of damage, as always, to the enamel. There's always a few kind of little chips, but nothing major. So I'll pick those up every day because they're just pretty. Obviously, there's more patina on this one, but I'll just get a little bit of, I'll just give it a clean so they're kind of more similar. But I probably won't polish them too much because a lot of people like the patina. So I will probably leave them looking aged. The next one is, now the lady said it was Russian. I'm not sure, but it's really pretty. It's a little wooden kind of canister, but I just love that. It's beautiful, isn't it? I did notice a tiny crack, but of course I can't see it now. So it really was tiny. But yes, I just thought, isn't that absolutely stunning? Really, really pretty little, I don't know, canister, little tea caddy, or I don't know, just keep jewelry in, or just as shelf styling. But I just love that. I love the pattern on that. Then I've got some just bog standard solid brass coat hooks. Coat hooks sell pretty well actually, even the ones that aren't themed. So I just thought, I mean, these are only 50p, so I thought I'd pick those up. And the next is this. Now, the back is not particularly well, but it is really, really old. As you can see, it's got a wood easel back. It's Art Nouveau, and I do believe it might be Art Nouveau as in the original, rather than Art Nouveau revival, because on the back there's these little tacks. It's a wooden easel back, and it's got a green velvet base. If anybody's got any ideas, I would imagine this is possibly pewter. They usually are, but it's very pretty. So what I might do, if I can't fix this problem, I'll either sell it as seen for this part, or I'll remove the back and I will just sell the actual metal frame. But you know, it was only a couple of quid, and I thought that is just so pretty. And I barely ever get Art Nouveau, so when I do see it, I like to pick it up. The next one is Indian made, but I've never seen one so intricate and decorative. Now it says £4.50, but I actually got this in a little metal trinket thing, trinket dish, for £6. So this worked out at £3. And it's just really ornate all the way around the sides. It's in really good condition. The lady is obviously a reseller, but really looked after her stuff. She has some beautiful things. And if I can open it, that's the inside of it. Nice and clean. There's not really many scuff marks on there, just a little bit of a few marks here, but that might clean off. I think it might be from a label because it's sticky. But yes, what do you think of that? I just think that's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that cost me £3. Then this one, this is kind of 1980s, 1990s, I think. Resin. There's not an awful lot of age to it. So there's this little dish underneath, and the label's on the back, which I'll have a look. I'll use the label to do the research. And then you've got this little bit on top, which obviously is a tea light holder. And I don't know whether these two go together or not, but I will sell them as matching, because it might just be that this is like a little dish and then this is separate, but it does tend to look like it fits there, like that. Very pretty, really, really good condition, for £1. So I was going to pick that one up anyway. The next one is a New Zealand souvenir, Fiordland Souvenirs, 1994, made in New Zealand, and it's a kiwi in like a gold reflective. It's kind of a paperweight. It's not that heavy. That's resin, I think, but I'll give it a polish up. But I just thought that was just unusual, so I thought I'd pick that one up. Now where should we go to next? This one. Now, you know I love corner shelves. You know, the freestanding ones. I found this today. So it's a mini. It's a mini one. It's a tabletop one. It's got some lovely carving detail. It's got the finials. I think they do unscrew, so I can still flat pack it for shipping, which I always like to do. Really clean. There's a couple of scuff marks, but nothing really. But lovely for dressing table decor. Kitchen, a little corner shelf in the kitchen if you've got like a rustic farmhouse kitchen, or even a mid-century one, because it is very 70s to 80s, isn't it? So I picked that one up from another reseller. I think that was £4. Then I've got these three. Now these need a good clean, and I think the ribbons will go in the washing machine because they are very grubby. But I've got this one, very 1990s. Then I've got this one and this one. I'll see if I can hold them up together because they are a set. I don't think I can. I haven't got enough hands. There's those two there. And then we've got this one here as well with the piano keys across the top of the head. So yeah, they just need a good clean. They're very grubby. And those ribbons, like I said, I will put them in a little bag and put them in the washing machine, just because they feel quite stiff. And they just need a good bit of conditioner, fabric conditioner on them. I might even wash them by hand, to be honest with you, and just pop a little bit of a softener on them, just to get them back to how they should be. But yeah, so that's a stack of 3. They were 50p each for those. And I got this, thinking, bearing in mind autumn is on its way, I think this will fly. It's lovely. It's again, it's solid brass, it's heavy, and it says underneath solid brass made in India. So I would say it's probably 90s. There are a couple of missing parts of the enamel here, but like I said before, people don't tend to mind that too much. And it's just really, really pretty. And that lovely autumnal kind of rustic orangey brown colour as well. It's just lovely. So pick that one up. I can't remember how much that was. I think it was £1. And this was 50p. This was unusual. And it's just this. So this is, I think it's abalone shell. Does it say? Yes, it does. It says it on it. It says something shell, and again, it's New Zealand. That's the base of it. So these would tell me that it's a little bit older. It's like a little tray, and it's lovely. If you can see those colours in there, and it's black. So I thought that's quite gothic looking, with those lovely, lovely turquoise. And I think it's abalone or mother of pearl in that. Really pretty. Now this was like a panic buy because I just got to the car boot totally overwhelmed because there were so many sellers, and I was like, oh my god, gotta buy something. So I just went along and I saw this, I just picked up, and it is ceramic. And I mean, I think it's kind of gothic, it's kind of fairy core, it's cottage core with the flowers. It says Tiffany Boutique made in Italy, ceramic. Oh, there's a little chip there, I've just noticed. I have a feeling that might have happened in my granny shopper. That's a bit of a shame, but that's the only chip. So yeah, so I picked that up. It's quite pretty. But yeah, definitely a kind of a panic buy. John was like standing next to me, and he looked like at me like I was mad, because John came with me as well, and I do blame him for me not filming, because he was distracting me, but it was my fault really. I just didn't press the button enough times. Now this one is lovely, and I have sold these before in different shapes. Now I have a feeling, I mean, it doesn't have any markings on it. I have a feeling it's silver plated. It's lovely. So I am going to take this home, and I'm going to do my bicarbonate tin foil and hot water treatment on it, because I do believe it will come up lovely. I mean, I know some people like the aged look, but I think with silver, to make it really eye-catching, to make it more kind of attractive for a wider range of buyers, I think you need to try and give it a clean. I think it's silver plated. I don't think it's chrome, because of that pattern on the base. It makes me feel like it's older, but there are no markings, which is unusual. I thought it might be the Locksley brothers. I think they're a manufacturer of this kind of tray. I had one similar, but with a higher a rim around it. But anyway, I thought that was really pretty. Now, as you know, I love a mirror, and today is no exception. Oh, this sounds heavy. Look at that. It matches my top today as well. But look at that. Isn't that 1980s absolute gorgeousness? So this cost me £5. But with mirrors, I'll pay up to £5, maybe even a little bit more if they're unusual. This is in such good condition. There's a tiny scuff here, but you've got the pale pink gilt edge, like shiny metallic edge, and the pale pink in here, and then you've got this lovely floral. Now it's a print. I have looked into this because I had another big hexagonal mirror which I sold recently. Sold it twice actually, because it came back once and then I resold it to the same person again. That's another story. But this is like, I think it's a transfer or some kind of mold in the factories in the 80s when we used to make these. The back is clean, as you can see. It's got a nice little fixing at the top. yeah, so that is, I don't know if this isn't the buy of the day for me. I thought quite a few nice, unusual things actually. What do you think though? Now that I've gone through it, it doesn't seem like so much, but when I was actually buying it, I was thinking, oh my God, I've got loads. But as it is, I've probably only got about a week's worth of listings here, so I'll have to go out again. But yeah, I think there's quite a lot of profit to be made here, especially with this one. And also some of the ones that were incredibly affordable and cheap, I think I'll be able to make a good profit on those. So anyway, that's it. That's my haul. Let me just put the mirror down. It's quite heavy. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Comments, please, about everything. Anybody got any ideas about how to fix the back of this photo frame? What do you think I should do? Do you think I should just remove the back and sell it as just the frame without the glass in? Because somebody could obviously fix it and hang it on a wall. What do you think? Or do you think I should just take the easel off, this bit here? The green velvet on the back is okay, but it's a little damaged up here. It does need some TLC. It's one of those things that I think will be on my windowsill for a while and I won't want to deal with it until one day when I've got a quieter day, and then I'll just get on and fix it, repair it and make a decision. But if you've got any suggestions, or you tell me what you think I should do, because the easel will not work with the weight of this frame. It will be like this. So, and I don't think I can fix it because it's underneath where it's given way. But I just couldn't resist the frame anyway, so I picked it up. Yeah, so give me your thoughts about anything on here. Let me know what you think about my haul. Really, really pleased with it this week. I've got some really unusual things and some things that you just don't find at charity shops, which is always a good thing, and that's why I like to do the car boots. Hit your notification bell if you want to see more videos from me. Please give me a like, and like I said, comment if you want to. I'm always welcome comments. It's lovely to hear from my viewers. And subscribe if you want to watch my reselling journey as things move on. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.